specific types of moderate to severe asthma that can improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. I can reduce or even eliminate oral steroids. And here's something important. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Specialist about Dupixent.
I know I deserve Social Security disability benefits, but when I applied, I got denied.
I need my money. How can I get it?
I'm Dr. Bill Latour. I'm both a psychologist and a lawyer. Call me and let's get started so you can start getting paid.
I called Dr. Bill. Now I'm approved and getting my checks.
Call Dr. Bill to get your disability checks. It's what I did.
Call me. I know what to do to get you approved.
If you've been denied or need help applying for your Social Security disability benefits, call 1-800-803-5090.
Yeah.
When you say to saving 20 to 60% off department store prices every day, you're saying to savings that make your dollar stretch. At Ross, yes for less.
KTLA is teeing it up once again for the Peterson International Underwriters ALS Golf Classic. Get your foursome together and help raise money for cutting-edge ALS research. To register, visit alsgolfclassic.org.
Police in Fullerton have arrested the driver they say struck and killed a 67-year-old bicyclist. Authorities say 21-year-old Jonathan Ocampo turned himself in and now faces felony hit and run and vehicular manslaughter charges. Ocampo is accused of hitting Elfego Andrade at the intersection of Chapman Avenue and Ladera Vista Drive at about 5 a.m. on Thursday. Andrade was thrown from his bicycle. He was taken to the hospital where he later died.
It meant a lot to everybody. Very sweet man, Christian. I never ever saw him mad.
Andrade's family says he and his wife had just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary and were planning to move to Mexico to retire. A GoFundMe page has been created to help the family with funeral expenses. You can find a link to that on our website, ktla.com.
New security video shows a 7-Eleven store being ransacked by a flash mob. That flash mob was involved in a street takeover. Police right now are working to identify the suspects seen in the video. Ktla 5's Aaron Myers is live for us in LA's Harbor Gateway neighborhood with the very latest on this story. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. Detectives are asking for the public's help in identifying those people that were seen looting and vandalizing that 7-Eleven. You can see it here behind me at the intersection of El Segundo and Figueroa. This is where the street takeover took place as well. Now take a look at the video. It shows dozens of suspects ransacking the store, taking merchandise including snacks, tobacco products, and lottery tickets without paying. Several people were seen going over the counter and grabbing items and tossing them to the crowd. Cash registers were also destroyed, but it was unclear if any money was taken. The store clerk was alone at the time, and police say he feared for his life. At least one man was seen throwing things at him.
This guy just decides to start grabbing food and chips and bananas and stuff and starts throwing it at the worker who's just basically hiding in the back. And for whatever reason, kind of escalates that into more of a little violent encounter with that guy.
Now, the street takeover was happening outside. It was just after 12:30 Monday morning when police say motorists flooded the intersection and blocked traffic with their vehicles from all directions to create a pit in the middle of the intersection. That's where drivers did dangerous stunts as spectators watched. Investigators say some of those spectators then stormed the 7-Eleven while it appeared others filmed the chaos. The looters left the area before police arrived. Police say the suspects are facing multiple charges, including grand theft, looting, and vandalism. People who participate in street takeovers could also see their vehicles taken.
Right now, we take your car if you're at one of these events. If you're participating, you're encouraging, you're filming, you're blocking traffic, or you're in there, you're swinging and doing the donut stuff. Your car is gone for 30 days. So when they come right now, and I'll tell you right now, in South Bureau right now, Los Angeles, zero tolerance.
I just spoke with the LAPD a few minutes ago, and they tell us as of this morning, no arrests have been made. They are encouraging anyone who may recognize those people seen looting and vandalizing to contact the police department. Reporting live here in Harbor Gateway, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you in Hollywood.
Okay, Erin, thank you. The Irvine dermatologist accused of trying to poison her husband has been ordered to stay away from the couple's children. 45-year-old Emily Yu was arrested earlier this month. Yu's husband, Dr. Jack Chen, told police he had evidence, including video of her putting Drano in his lemonade in an attempt to poison him. He also says Yu abused him and their children. Yesterday, an Orange County judge granted Chen a restraining order that keeps his wife away from their 2 children. Yu's attorney says the allegations of poisoning are a ploy to help her husband win the couple's divorce and custody case. Yu has not been criminally charged.
An elderly woman in Massachusetts drove to her local shopping mall, actually ended up in the mall. Witnesses say the woman was actually trying to find a parking lot exit, but then made a wrong turn, drove right over an upper floor pedestrian bridge right to the mall. She then went through some automatic doors which opened as she approached. No one was injured, no charges have been filed, but police say that the woman's license will be suspended.
I feel bad for her.
I feel bad for her.
Glad
too.
she's okay.
Yeah, because that could have been really bad.
Really, really bad. Yeah. No, definitely.
I mean, it was already bad, but it
could have been much worse.
Could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Yeah.
No, and quite the sight to see that kind of.
I bet.
Outside the Banana Republic.
Yeah.
But Jess is going to Savannah this weekend, celebrating.
You're going to Savannah, Georgia?
To cook ribs for Ben and Jen's
Right.
So
How soon you forget, Mark?
How soon I forget.
Gosh.
Where are you going? Who are you hanging out with?
right. The exclusive invitation.
Right.
But so not quite that amount of humidity here. So luckily things are going to be okay when you quickly make the return. But and by the way, we're just joking about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got it. It took a minute. It took a minute, but I got it.
Right. Yeah. You picked up what I was putting down. So as we take a live look, patchy fog, it's back. Some low clouds and fog along the coast, at least off and on for the better part of the week. Right now, temperatures already warming up to about 75 in Big Bear, some light breezes as well. And as you can see in the future cast, we're getting a bit of a break from that monsoonal moisture. This takes us through the early afternoon, evening hours, and with the exception of some isolated